It's Christmas.
Oh, I get it excited.
And we're back inside the ambulance.
Should we do it?
Should we do it?
Yes, that's what we're here for.
Do you know where you are now? You are.
For the very first time, we're with the West Midlands Ambulance Service from December
Christmas isn't cancelled after all.
to January.
Happy New Year, guys.
We filmed around the clock,
You're right, Eddie.
It's starting to make you feel a bit funny. There you go.
capturing every moment of the festive season.
How does an elf? Never been flagged down by an elf before.
We've got a big telephone in the ambulance so we can talk direct to Santa.
Oh, we got to get you better for Christmas, haven't we?
Our paramedics reveal what it's like to deal with up to 4,000 emergency calls daily.
You got a nice cut there, haven't you, my friend?
1, 2, 3.
Don't you sound worried, okay?
Rigged with cameras from all angles,
Fist bump.
we capture the action behind closed doors
He's got what looks like a single stab wound.
at one of the busiest
I think you're a very lucky man, Bernard.
and most challenging times of year.
His nose is a bit red. He looks a bit like Rudolph.
You've been absolutely amazing. I'm so grateful.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Every one of us.
Do you still say Merry Christmas to people on Boxing Day and like throughout the week?
No.
And do you know what I was really disappointed in? My mum didn't do pigs and blankets this year. What's that all about? And I was like, no, I like the pigs and blankets. But no, they weren't on the table. I'd have flipping well bought some and brought them with me.
What do we celebrate on Jesus' birthday then?
We?
Christmas Day?
Right, to break it down. Christ.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Mass celebration. So we've got the time Christ is celebrated.
Uh-huh.
Wow! Now, because of that stupid thing you asked, I'm eating your cake.
It's early on Boxing Day morning.
Oh. Category 1, even?
Ambulance technician Becky Hyde and paramedic Dan Redfern are making their way to the second job of the day.
All received, mate. Thank you. One mobile.
An 8-year-old girl is having a seizure.
Either a known fitter, known epileptic, or I would imagine febrile.
Updated assignment.
Okay. No longer fitting.
Oh, hypo.
Well, I weren't expecting that.
The girl, who has type 1 diabetes, has gone into a diabetic shock or hypo. It happens when blood sugar levels plummet and can lead to seizures or even coma.
Hello.
Good morning.
The patient's worried parents, Sarah and Kevin, are looking after her.
Who's this?
Easy.
Guys, do you want to tell me what's happened today?
Yeah, I came downstairs with her and she said she felt fine. So I said, "You feel low?" She said, "No." And then the next thing you know, she was sitting there with her back to me and she just went flat on her back.
Right.
And then she started fitting.
I'll give her the emergency injection.
Okay, great.
Just test the sugars and they've come up.
Oh, lovely.
How frequent does this happen?
Never.
Never happened
Never.
before. How long's she been diabetic?
Only just over 12 months. Not even in the family.
All right.
You okay? Daisy?
She will need a moment. That's all to be
Daisy, let me
expected.
have your finger. Hello? Is that a smile then? Sharp scratch. Come here,
Just
innit?
doing your sugars like Dad was, OK? Yeah?
There you go, mate. 5-4, so it's coming up.
Daisy's blood sugar levels are responding to the injection. But having an attack like that can be physically draining, especially for a child.
Normally anyone that has a seizure, they can seem quite post-ictal, which is the state that she's in now. It takes you sort of a good 10, 15, 20 minutes to come round, but everybody's different.
Oh.
All right.
It's all right,
There we
darling.
go.
It's all right. Don't worry about the carpet.
So she's going to be sick again.
Has she eaten this morning?
No,
When did you last have anything to eat, like a meal or anything?
tea time.
Just wipe it for you.
Oh, sit up. There you go. Don't stand up yet, don't stand up yet, don't stand up yet. Oh, careful.
Let's put your toys, are we?
Normal ranges for kids on that.
Oh, while we're upstairs. That was so scary though. I honestly thought I was going to lose them.
They are terrifying.
When a young child is diagnosed with diabetes, it can be a sharp learning curve. I felt quite sorry for a family, to be honest. The family had never seen a hypo attack before or Daisy have a seizure, and it was I think it was more scary for them coming to terms with the fact that this is what it's going to be, potentially going to be like. Does she have a diabetic nurse, or is it just through the GP?
Diabetic nurse.
Yeah.
It might just be that she needs like a review, because I know some people, they'll constantly keep going back because they just can't get the dosage right or the insulin right.
Yeah.
She'll be back on form in an hour or so. Normally it doesn't take them too long. Yeah. Kids are really resilient as well.
They are.
Daisy wants to rest, but before they leave, the paramedics need to make sure she's stable.
Hello again, Daisy. How are you feeling now, sweet? A little bit better. Not great, though. That's to be expected. How you felt earlier wasn't very nice what's happened to you this morning. We want to avoid that if possible. So you're going to need to eat and drink as and when you can. Can I see you have the tiniest little bit before I go? Otherwise, we're going to need to take you with us to the hospital. Just a tiny bit. Just literally wet your mouth.
Is this normal? I mean, can it last for a long time?
That's fine.
Yes.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You go on your iPad or just go to sleep?
Do you want me out your way? Right, I'll get out of your hair.
Okay.
Leave you to it.
That's so much.
No problem at all. Bye, Daisy. It was lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
No worries. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Take care.
Any problems, you've got our number.
Right then, thank you. Take care.
No. Take care, guys. Look after yourself.
Enjoy your Boxing Day if you can.
Yeah, lovely family.
Yeah, they were really nice.
I think she's the youngest type 1 diabetic I've been to.
Yeah, and she's never had seizures with it as well, so I bet her mum was, like, beside herself this morning.
It's another festive shift for paramedics Dina Evans and Mike Hipgrave. And overnight, snow has fallen in Willenhall.
OK. It's going to freeze tonight.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean, because it's all getting wet. They are getting really slippy, aren't they?
Mum of 3 Dina recently qualified as a paramedic.
I didn't learn any songs to sing to you.
You can't sing?
I can sing. I often make up my own words, so I don't always know the words.
Go on then.
But that's what I mean, you need to
make
put
one
your
up for
requests
me.
in now.
No, make one up for me then.
No, I don't actually make one
Rap
up.
me.
I just... You're either rap you a song. It's not like I sit at home writing song lyrics.
The song will have to wait. Information about their next patient has just come through.
71-year-old Frank has got some chest pain, and that's all we've got.
The ambulance crew are just a couple of miles from the patient's home.
Is it here?
Yes, there it is there. We'll be all right here. I've got my shovel anyway if I need it.
Drive-through mode activated. Waiting for them is concerned friend Jason.
Hello, sir. Were you for you or somebody else?
Has he rung you, has he?
Yeah, he's on the bottle now. He's stopping and leave.
Retired engineer Frank has had severe chest pains and been finding it difficult to breathe since returning from his supermarket shop earlier today.
Frank, I'm Mike, and this is...
Hi, Frank, I'm Dina. So what's happened tonight then, Frank?
Pains there. Most of my chest.
What time did it start, sweet?
I've been bad.
Yeah.
I've been bad with fuel. I've been bad. Yeah.
Do you feel out of breath?
Yeah.
I'm going to put some sticky dots on you.
Bad cough or anything recently, Frank?
No.
No? Have you got
I have been bad though. I've been bad.
medications or anything that you have?
Medication?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got cancer. Yeah.
Where of?
Paramedics Dina and Mike are with 71-year-old Frank, who has severe chest pains.
Do you feel out of breath?
Yeah.
Feel like you can't catch your breath? All right. Have you got
I have been bad though. I've been bad.
medications or anything that you have?
Medication?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got cancer. Yeah.
Where of?
Prostate, ribs and spine.
Okay.
Oh, bone cancer.
Frank, I'm going to have a little listen to your chest, all right? Is that okay?
Sats are 84. Very tacky as well.
Frank presented with low oxygen levels of only 84%. That was quite worrying. Normally we look for at least over 93%. Also his heart rate was around about 160, which suggested that he was quite ill. With figures like that, we would never consider leaving anybody at home.
What does that pain feel like that's in your chest? Can you describe it to me?
Just sharp right there. Sharp.
Right there, and sharp.
Like I swallowed a hot potato.
Okay. Have you ever had anything like this before, Frank? Have you ever felt like this before?
Yes, I had, from when I was 54, I had 2 stents in.
Stents are small mesh tubes that are used to treat narrow or weak arteries. Frank had 2 stents fitted after suffering an angina attack 17 years ago.
There you go.
We'll pop these stickers on your chest while that's on, all right?
Yeah. I've just had an heart scan.
Mm-hmm. Was everything all right from that?
I don't know.
You're waiting for the results?
Yeah. I don't go in hospital. I don't want to go, because you just say I'm all right.
Can't say that, Frank.
Frank.
Because you're not all right.
I don't go in hospital.
Why don't you want to go?
No.
What reason, sweet?
I don't like it.
Nobody does.
Frank, you just explained to you, your breathing's not very good, your oxygen levels are very low, and your heart rate is very fast. Need to be seen by a doctor tonight.
As they need to take Frank to hospital, Mike gets to work clearing the snow off the drive, while Dina waits inside with Frank's considerable entourage.
What, Frank?
My mate.
Your mate?
My mate.
Oh, are they? You got loads, haven't you? They've all turned up for a bit of a party, haven't they?
I've come to see you. Where have you got round?
They've come to see me, have they?
If I can take a couple of pills, some aspirin or something, I can.
Frank thinks his chest pains are angina, which can usually be treated at home.
That might not be the problem.
Oh, please.
But what if that's not the problem?
It is the problem. I know it is because I had angina. And I know the problem. I knew what the pain was.
Was it like what you've had before?
It was an angina. It's going off. It's going off now. It's going off.
Are you fibbing to me?
No, I'm not fibbing to you.
Thing is, Frank,
Tell me, brothers.
look how quick your heart's going.
I should think so. With you glaring in my eyes.
Oh, Frank, you charmer. But we can't. That's too quick. That's too quick. My personal opinion You need to come.
It'll be more harm going there.
Why will it?
Because I can't stand the place.
You get to sit in the back of the ambulance with me.
Give me a GFT spray, please.
Frank knows the spray can be given at home to relieve the symptoms of angina and thinks he can avoid a trip to hospital.
But if that pain's eased in your chest now...
It's gone.
And it's gone?
It's gone.
So then we can't give you GTM.
Well, it ain't quite gone.
Are you backpedaling to me
No,
now?
it's gone a bit.
Has it?
It's gone a bit.
OK. Frank, I'm a woman. You can't argue with a woman.
I know you can't.
We're always right. You know that, don't you?
30 minutes later, and with his chest and breathing not really improving, he finally agrees to go to A&E.
Have you cleaned this path?
I have cleaned this path for you. I'm going to put it all back in a minute now.
Sorry.
Right, go for it.
Don't hurt yourself more than me.
There we are.
I'm sorry. Well, I've put up, look, with his cancer, and I couldn't take anything. But I am frightened of having a stroke, look.
All right. Don't worry.
Because people looking after me.
Don't worry. Let's get this heating on and warm you up a little bit.
Oh, I have just been bad. I thought I was dying 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
When were you diagnosed, Frank?
Cancer?
Yeah.
2013.
Was you?
4 years ago.
This is why we need to get you at the hospital, don't we?
Yeah.
Get you checked out. We can go, Mick, if you want.
OK.
Thank you. Frank, I'm just going to put you on a little bit of oxygen, all right?
Yeah.
Hang on a sec.
While doing Frank's checks, Dean has spotted something on the heart monitor.
Oh, just bear with me a second. Let me just ring the hospital. Because your heart's going quite quick. All right?
Yeah.
Hello, Walsall Manor. I've got a 71-year-old male who has got some sharp central chest pain tonight. His heart rate's fluctuating between 160 up to 182. And his saturation levels on O2 are still only sitting at 91%. You can pop your lights on if you want, Mick. I've let her know.
999 road activated.
How's that pain in your chest now?
It's coming back on again.
Is it?
As you say that, it's starting to come back.
Same sort of type of pain again?
Yeah. So.
I think once we got Frank onto the ambulance, it was more and more obvious that a cardiac event was occurring and he was growing more and more increasingly concerned. So it was important that we kept him calm, kept reassuring him on that journey to hospital, despite the fact that we were aware of what was going on in that situation.
This is bad. Bad.
What's happening to you now?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, Frank, to be honest, your heart is going quite quick. This is why you need to come to hospital. We're nearly there.
Luckily, there isn't much traffic on the roads, and it takes less than 10 minutes to arrive.
Thank you very much for your trouble.
That's all right.
Frank will be assessed immediately by A&E doctors, and if he is suffering a heart attack, referred straight to the cardiac team.
You want to watch it down there? It's yourselves this weather.
We're all right, mate. Don't you worry about me. What changed en route then to make it?
His heart rate was 222.
Really? Wow.
Hence, I rang.
Yeah, it's definitely got something going
That's why I put him on O2. But he kept saying, I'm fine, bless him. But then to be halfway in, as we got in, as we were coming in, he said, I'm scared.
Did he really?
Yeah. But he said to me, I don't want to go in. I'm constantly in hospital and I'm just going to get stuck in there.
No, he was definitely going in. After I cleared that footpath with that shovel, he was going in.
Oh, bless him.
Did you have your Christmas dinner?
Yeah, it's the best thing about Christmas, man. You can't like not have Christmas dinner on Christmas.
When did you have your Christmas dinner?
When I got home.
When you got home?
Yeah. I didn't want it straight away because you only get home and you're too tired to eat.
I got home because they went to the in-laws.
Yeah.
And they only had meats left.
They only had meat left.
Yes, I love this sandwich.
How was turkey?
I didn't have it. Didn't have Christmas dinner. I hate Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Wow.
No. So they were quite happy that I was working nights because that meant that they could have a full Christmas dinner. Even though they didn't enjoy it, but they said they could have one.
They didn't enjoy it, but they had it anyway.
No, they had it anyway, yeah. They said the meat wasn't as nice as it was meant, like said to be.
Christmas sounds like a disaster in your eyes.
No, it's not. It's really nice.
The excitement of Christmas Day has passed. And while most people are filling up on turkey sandwiches, crewmates Laura Hickman and Vic Brown are waiting for their first job.
All right.
Just got to make sure it's stuck on properly.
Stack on.
Stack on?
Is it stuck on, darling?
Go on then.
Am I famous?
Yes.
I hope so.
Yes.
I'm not a patient.
No.
Okay. Am I famous in TV?
Yes.
Buzzing. Yeah. Am I local?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Ah, you'd never guess. I'm Lenny Emery.
Ah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
That was too easy. Oh, I think that was under 20 questions.
Was it?
There's no more time for festive games, though, as their next emergency has just come through.
999 mode activated. So we're going to a 29-year-old female who has fainted and now shaking.
If they're shivering, they might have an infection. Or...
Well, no, it's probably because she's fainted and she's panicking now, so she's shaking.
I'm just going to pop it here, I think.
Yeah, that's very good. Hi. Hello. Call for an ambulance.
Thanks.
Hello.
All right.
Hiya, sweet. My name's Laura. This is Vicky.
All right.
What's happened, darling?
Oh, okay, I've just been feeling weird.
What's weird?
Yeah, just feeling cold and I've got like, you know, like that headache and that noise in the back of the head.
Yeah.
It goes down the spine.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
All right. Have you taken any paracetamol or anything with it?
Come back out from having a drink and taken to Nurofen. Just collapsed back down.
Okay.
But I was so cold, my bones and everything.
All right. We'll check your temperature. But it's probably more so the fact that you're cold is because you've got a high temperature. Yeah. So we'll just rule that one out first.
38.2. Should we get you off this?
There we go. So, sweetheart, listen. Right, you've got a high temperature. No, listen. You need to listen. There's no point getting upset because you need to listen, OK? So, abnormal body temperature is between 36.5 and 37.5. Yours is 38.2, so that's quite high. All right? So the reason you're shaking is that's your body trying to burn off that temperature and you feel more cold, so you want to wrap up more. But if we get your temperature back down to a northern level, you'll stop shaking, all right? Promise. So you've probably got one of the Christmas bugs that's going round.
Viruses are quite common at Christmas due to the cold weather. Christina was quite poorly, bless her, when we got there with her high temperature, and it was just taking hold of her that little bit too much. It's not the best thing you want, really, on around the Christmas season, is to feel unwell.
Have you had a lot of stress at work?
No, I think it's because I do like 12-hour shifts that we do nights.
Ah, welcome to our world. Yeah, sweet.
Where'd you work?
Care services.
Oh, yeah.
Christina, is that how they spell your surname?
No, with an X.
Where's that from?
Cyprus.
Cyprus.
Yeah.
Isigala?
Yeah, Isigala. Yes.
Any religion?
No, just Greek Orthodox. You know, traditionally, if you ever have a Greek friend, they have to teach you the swear word.
Mine taught me the swear words, and then she taught me like Galimera, Galispera, Galinikta. Yes, yeah. Ochi.
Yeah,
ne.
And oine, yeah, balavo.
Yeah.
Gali, all of those.
Sagabo.
Yeah, Sagabo, I love you. And Agabasma, do you love me?
Ah.
Yeah. Can't wait to message my mate and say, just been to a Cypriot lady. Tested my Greek. This was 5 years ago though, so I forgot most of it. I think, sweetheart, to be honest, I think you're just generally under the weather. And I think you've caught whatever and you've got this migraine that's made things worse. All right.
Early night. Tucked up in bed.
That's it. Migraine relief, early night, sleep, food.
Yeah.
That's our plans. I don't know about yours.
This is the one thing, don't we? Jiggy jiggy.
You can't do that with a migraine.
Actually believes it, you know.
Does it?
It does.
Does it?
He believes it.
Excuse me, I need to send a text message.
I'm telling you, it really does.
Really?
Every time I've got a headache, yeah, me and my partner, and you'll do that and then it'll believe it.
I think I've got a headache coming on. I'm going home.
That's all the information I need to know from now on, thank you.
No way. Who knew?
Right, okie dokie. Are you happy with that then, sweet? Yeah? Right then, Galinita. See you later.
Care, all right, all the best. Bye, bye. I did not know that natural...
I didn't want to know that natural remedy, if I'm completely honest.
I don't think it's one that I'll be telling other patients.
No.
Maybe not.
Do you know what I tried the other day was alcohol-free beer.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
You can get alcohol-free gin now, if you can believe it, but it is 25 quid a bottle. They're quite popular now, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're a really good idea.
In Willenhall, crewmates Loz Horrobin and Dave Grantham are on a night shift.
New assignment.
What have we got?
74-year-old male with back pain. Oh, back injury after fall.
The patient, Bill, lives alone and can't get up to open the door after his fall. Luckily, the crew were able to let themselves in using a spare key from the key safe.
Are you behind the door?
Yeah, just let me go.
Yeah, you tell me when you're out the way, buddy, and I'll come in.
Thank you. Pardon?
Is it enough for me to get in now, is it? Cool. Right, go on then, Loz. All right then. How are we, sir? What's your name, first of all?
Bill.
Bill. My name's Dave and this is Loz, okay?
Hi, Bill. I think we've met before.
Loz.
Yeah. It's been a few years.
Ah, there you go.
I just remember the amputated leg.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Bill lost his leg 7 years ago after stubbing his big toe. His nail became infected, and when the infection spread, doctors decided to amputate to the knee.
What's happened today then, Bill?
Basically, I blacked out and found myself under the deck.
Okay.
I did a 999.
Okay.
And you're here as a result.
So do you remember anything before blacking out? Do you remember if you felt dizzy or anything like that?
It's difficult to say.
Okay.
I've had more than one occasion where I've found myself in this situation.
Loz has visited Bill before under similar circumstances and thinks she's identified one of the reasons for his fall this evening.
Are we more of a whiskey fan or more of a rosé fan?
Start with rosé and work up to the whiskey.
Right, so how much of this bottle of whiskey have you had today?
All right then. How are we, sir?
Ambulance crewmates Dave and Loz have been called to 74-year-old Bill after he fell out of his wheelchair.
Right, so how much of this bottle of whiskey have you had today?
Oh, not much.
So what's not much then?
About that much down.
So about half a bottle?
Yeah, not quite half a bottle, but
Near enough.
near enough.
And do you normally drink half a bottle in a day?
Yes,
And do you have half a bottle of whiskey every day?
yes.
How long have you been drinking the whiskey for?
Yes.
Years. Do you think that with your whiskey you've lost your balance and fallen to the floor? Or do you think you've actually lost consciousness?
I think I actually lost consciousness.
Right, because there's a difference here. If we say we've blacked out and we've lost consciousness, we don't know what's happened and nobody's seen what's happened.
That's correct.
Then we'll probably take you to the hospital. But if it's a case that you consume alcohol every day, you've done so today, you're probably a bit off balance, and you've slipped out your chair because we're a little bit intoxicated and we haven't blacked out, then we're going to leave you at home because you're quite with it, although you've had some whiskey.
The second descriptor that you have made is about right.
Right, so we haven't lost consciousness. We've slipped out of the chair due to the whiskey.
I think so.
Okay. Which isn't a problem because we've picked you up. But we don't want to take you to hospital if we don't need to. I think we need to stop drinking whiskey now for the rest of the evening.
Okay.
Because, and I imagine having a leg amputated is probably going to make you a bit more unsteady transferring anyway. And maybe the whiskey doesn't help.
Bill doesn't need to be taken to hospital, so there's not a lot to do except pack up and get their kit back onto the ambulance.
I thought we weren't having any more of that tonight. Hey?
I can't let that go to waste.
Well, you could do if you really wanted to.
We said no more whiskey, Bill.
Just said the same.
All his observations came back absolutely normal, so he thought that the best thing that he could do was to get himself off to bed and stop drinking.
I think initially I felt that he might pay attention, but then when we came back and he started drinking again, I just thought it fell on deaf ears. Now, there's only you that can make a difference here, Bill. We can stand here all we like and say, you think you need to slow down a little bit, but if you don't want to help yourself and you carry on drinking, then you're going to be in a bad way, aren't you?
I understand that.
I'm just saying, Bill, that, you know, it's your decision. We can't tell you what to do, but it's just our advice.
I thoroughly understand what you're saying, but I find it difficult.
I completely understand, Bill.
Put it into practice.
I think you've had enough now for tonight. It's bedtime. Once we've gone, I think you just need to go to bed. All right? Because we've had this discussion.
I'll drink that, and then I'll go to bed.
You've heard my views, Bill.
Yeah.
And I suggest you don't have any more.
All Loz can do is hope that this time Bill will follow her advice.
Right, Bill, you take care. Nice to see you again, all right? But let's not make it a third time, eh?
No.
You take care, sir, okay?
All right, Bill. All the best.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. All right?
Take care.
Stay off the whiskey.
He was nice enough, wasn't he? He was okay.
Oh, yeah.
Once he kind of come to terms with it, I think he took on board your advice, didn't he?
Yeah. I get the feeling he will probably agree with us and then just keep drinking, which, you know, it's fine. He's going to do what he wants to do at the end of the day. I just hope he doesn't hurt himself in the process in the future.
Anyway, yeah, this is the main concern, isn't it?
Paramedic Laura Hickman and technician Vic Brown are on shift together and have just received an emergency call-out.
Breathing problems, fighting for breath. She's on a nebulizer. Bless her. Makes that one with the door open.
Their patient, 75-year-old Gladys, has multiple health problems. Daughter Tina called the ambulance when she started fighting for breath.
Hiya guys, all right? Oh, she's struggling, isn't she, bless her? So you said your mum's got AF and COPD? COPD. Does she suffer with anything else?
Bronchitis.
Yeah.
Lung cancer.
Okay.
She's had an heart attack, she's had a stroke.
Okay, and you said she got AF, didn't you, yeah? All right, sweet.
The grandmother of 20 lives with daughter Tina as she suffers with so many medical conditions.
So has she been like it all day, or has it just come on?
Come on again. I had to have ambulance yesterday morning.
It happened yesterday and they stabilised her and it's come back again. I'd rather her go in so they can stabilise her for a longer period of time than just 24 hours, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Because of Gladys's chronic lung disease and irregular heartbeat, she was really struggling to breathe. It was really quite important that we got her back to hospital so we could stabilise her some more.
What's her mobility like?
Not very good. She gets from like there to the commode and then to the chair. And that's it.
That's fine, yeah. Will it go? You what, darling? Well, I think it's probably best for you, darling, because if you were like this yesterday and you like it again today, and yeah, seems like something's going on that we can't fix, but the hospital can. Okay? So what we'll do is we'll take her in on the blue light so the doctor can see her straight away, get her stabilised, and then they can always move her out then. But I'd rather her be stable first, all right? That's my plan. I know you don't want to go, darling, but if we don't go today, it'll probably end up happening again tomorrow, won't it? And we don't want that, do we?
I don't want to go at all.
I know you don't want to go at all, but you can't stay like that all night, can you, sweet?
I don't know stop like it before.
You what, darling?
I said I've stopped like it.
You've stopped like it before. I can't force you to go, however, I can highly recommend it.
Yeah, I know, we want to do with that.
Yeah. So you're going to come with us? All right, sweetheart. But we need to get you onto our carry chair, OK? I'm here to help you. You fed up? I bet you are. Let's try and get you fixed, though, eh? Yeah? All right, darling. Tiny step. That's it. Up the ramp we go, Gladys. You okay? You're fine? You stand up as best as you can. I've got you. I've got you. I've got you, don't worry. That's it. Right, we're going to sit you right up, okay? All right, sweetheart. I don't think I need to listen to your chest to hear your wheeze, do I? Hey? No. And you wanted to stop at home, didn't you? Hey? I'm going to give you, sweetheart, an injection into your arm because I couldn't find your vein, OK?
I'm very sick of it.
Hey?
I said I'm sick of needles.
I bet you are.
I'm like a pin cushion, I am.
I'll only pin you once more, I promise. So I'm going to give you a steroid, all right? Hopefully open up them airways.
Go at me.
I'll try my best not to. Sharp scratch. All right, sweet. That's it, that's it.
I feel sorry for my daughter who's going to the party.
Oh, don't you feel sorry for her. It's OK.
How old are
That's
you,
it,
Gladys?
No.
Yeah.
75.
75.
You don't look a day over 50.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Concerned about Gladys's condition, Laura calls ahead to hospital.
Hello, Samuel. I've got an alert for you, please. It's a 75-year-old female with an exacerbation of COPD. Pulse is 122, but it's irregular. She's got AF. About 5 minutes. All right, mate. Cheers. Bye, bye, bye. Was she this bad last night?
No. They managed to settle her by now. She's wheezing.
Yeah, still wheezing like a trooper, bless her. Oh, we're here. Fly me. We're here now, sweetheart. So we don't mess about, do we? Right, let's get these off you, my darling.
All right, Mum. I'll get out and wait in there.
Gladys will now be admitted to hospital where they can stabilise her breathing. Young Daisy, who went into diabetic shock, got better quickly. She and her parents are in regular contact with her nurses. And Daisy has done such a good job keeping on top of her diabetes, she's won an award at school for how well she manages it. Frank, who was having chest pains but didn't want to go to hospital, was having a heart attack. He spent 4 weeks in hospital before being allowed home and was soon feeling back to his usual sociable self. 29-year-old Christina was treated for a high temperature, shaking and a headache in the aftermath of a busy Christmas. She followed the paramedics' advice and after some rest and some more paracetamol, she was soon on the mend. Bill, who fell down at home after Christmas, didn't suffer any injuries. After being advised to cut back on alcohol, Bill made a big effort to do so and managed to reduce his drinking. Grandmother of 20, Gladys, was kept in hospital overnight. Over the following weeks, she made repeat visits to A&E with her many health problems, including suffering a heart attack. Although she was still generally poorly, she was visited regularly by neighbours and family.
Are we ready to go home now?
We are.
Come on.
Next time.
I'm going to go for a little bit of morphine.
The West Midlands Ambulance Service is on hand.
There's nothing saying that next time you're not going to end under a bus.
In the busy run-up to New Year.
I got my head against the door and I thought, this is where people die.
Ben Affleck will be popping up this Christmas Day, starring in the crime thriller Gone Girl at 9. Next though, Killer Women with Piers Morgan.